Well, Fisher, it's Friday and you're going on vacation. We're going to miss you here on the morning edition.
I know I've already seen the tears from you, Nathan, McCushla, and Carla, and Antoinette. I had to bring in some extra tissue for you. But would I be happy about that? When I'm on vacation, I get more calls from them than I get here at work. So I know my phone will be ringing off. But I'm going to go for a week, so it's not that long.
Yeah. So what's coming up in
your coming up in sports, you know, right here at the Broadcasting Corporation, most people on the outside only think that we only have the reporters like yourself and I, but we have people working behind the scenes. You need a Sherman, our able newsroom secretary. We have the sales department. We have HR. We have just about radio. We have everything else, but it all focuses beyond the reporters like you and myself. That's the same thing that's happening over at the Royal Bahamas Police Force. Everybody thinks that just the guys that be out on the street makes up the Royal Bahamas Police Force. But as we hear in our final series report with Assistant Commissioner Loretta, Marky, there are lots of persons working behind the scenes that make up the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
We have pilots, we have auto mechanics, we have the specialists for investigation, we also have chemists, we have educators, we have accountants, we have medics, doctors, and the list go on. And so maybe there's somebody out there listening and they, want to walk away. Maybe I can encourage them to seek a career in policing. It's very rewarding, and we have a lot to offer. And I believe that they can make a good contribution to the Bahamas.
On connection with various forces around the world, like the International of Police Chiefs, has given local officers the opportunity to see how things work elsewhere.
That door would have been open for officers to go way back when Mr. B.K. Bonamy was commissioner. And then Mr. Paul Fackerson continued, and then Mr. Ellison Greenslade. And so we got an opportunity to serve and sit with other persons to see what is best practice in community policing, and that's one of the things you hear me talk about with community policing. It's very important that the community is involved in what we do.
Assistant Commissioner Marky's training has taken her all over.
For training, I would have gone to Bramshill in England for 3 months. And that was a commander's training where you learn how to take charge of your division and, command and operations. And like I said, community policing, how you deal with your staff, whether they're police officers or civilian, how you interact with the community. And then I went to El Salvador for 6 weeks where we did investigation, leadership, basic policing. And so 6 weeks there. And then I would have done 4 weeks in New Mexico, which would have been at the higher level, dealing with more serious crime. And that was very good, money laundering and that kind of thing, and how we would respond as an organization. I was the first female to command the training school in the Northern Bahamas campus, so we went back for training for that too. So that was very good.
But the highlight of her 37 years on the force was to run the final leg of the Special Olympics torch run in Los Angeles some 5 years ago.
I don't think some persons were like that. The police are a part of it because it was started by a police officer many years ago in the U.S., and the police are the guardian of the flame. So we ran for about 13 days all through L.A. and then at climax and with the Coliseum, at the Coliseum, where it was amazing, beautiful. Bring back smiles when I think about it. The Bahamas had a contingent there, and it was good hearing them cheering me on, marching. And Mrs. Michelle Obama was the guest speaker. And so that's something I would remember. And it was very good.
That's, of course, Assistant Commissioner of Police Loretta. Marky had a good time interviewing her. 3-part series. Hope you enjoyed it. Coming up next will be the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Ismelda Davis.
I'm looking forward to that one. She's a pretty good one. Thanks a lot, Fisher. We're going to miss you for vacation. Have a good vacation.